show you. I can show you.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Sandra. Get.
Welcome, kings and queens, to our very fresh, still fresher than fresh green YouTube channel. Yeah, and today I have a very special guest. I'm so happy.
Hey.
This is Mamaletta. You know Mamaletta?
Stay positive with your heart and soul.
Mamaletta, I want to hug you.
Hi.
That was a problem having you.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Hi guys.
So yeah, man. Today we're gonna have a little chat with Mamaletta. We're gonna prepare cannelloni, okay, the vegan style with 2 different vegan cheese and all these things. So we're gonna make it step by step, and you're gonna hear us chat. Ingredients are red onion, okay, fresh tomato. We're not using tomato paste. I like it better with fresh onion, fresh tomato. So then we have garlic, we have scallion, we call it fresh onion. We have celery leaves, celery green, okay, they have the celery root, and we use the celery green. I don't really work with coriander. To me, it's very strong in taste, and you can just use a little bit, you know. And if you use a little bit too much, you come like you have soap in your mouth. I don't know.
I agree 100%.
So this is carrot. We have 2 different kind of vegan cheese. All right. I always would prefer, and you know, it's a good idea to always use 2 or 3 different kind of cheese, because this is how you make pizza actually, and this is how you make lasagna and all these things.
Oh, the taste.
Exactly. And different cheese is nice. So we have Himalayan salt. We have oregano, we have mint soy, dry, not cooked. We're not cooking it before, we're not preparing it before, we use it right in the pan with the other ingredients. Okay? Chicken spice, paprika spice, and our pasta today is cannelloni. Yeah, man. Sister, Mamaletta, you ready? You ready to make some bomb-ass cannelloni?
I was born ready for this.
Actually, when we finish, she's the one who get the whole pan.
Oh yes.
Yes. So tell us about it.
What do
You're an artist. You're a musician. How did you start? Actually, it's like you now you make different music what you used to do before, right?
Yeah. Well, I was born in music because my parents were musicians. But not the typical Greek musicians. They were into classical music.
Right.
Both of my parents. So, and they were classical musicians themselves. So
they play instrument, or what they do?
My father is a baritone in the opera, and he also just does other singing stuff, classical music singing stuff. Away from the opera, and also he's a conductor from musical choirs that usually play classical music as well. My mother is a piano teacher, classical piano teacher, and my dad's mother, she also was a musician, and she started from nothing and built a 6-floor conservatory. She did it on her own. But like back in the day, in our grandmother's time, it's a big deal. You want this cut like small little...
Yes, but wait.
Okay.
Because when you see this is not really fresh, you can just cut it off.
Okay, where do you want me to cut?
Anywhere you want.
Oh, you cut it.
In any way it look fresh to you.
Perfect.
You can just get rid of it, it's no problem.
Fantastic.
So how many instruments you play?
Well, right now with these nails, probably 2 or 3. Before that, I was probably playing 10, something like that. But yeah, there's a reason though, like I'm taking a break from playing all these instruments and also getting it out of my system, having long nails, because I've had short nails always in my life. And right now I need to focus more on the singing part and composition part of my like creative music life. And I'm such a scatterbrain, so I might just end up spending hours and hours playing instruments that I know I'm never gonna be a virtuoso at, and I'm never gonna make a career, you know.
Yes.
So it's all a game, and it's all very pleasant, but at some point I need to prioritize what I need to do, because there's 1,000 things I like doing, and I can literally just be doing all of them all the time and never really advance in one or two that I'm really good at, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's always there, like I can just go back to playing any minute I decide. It's probably gonna take a month to adjust. Yeah, exactly. And then it's gonna be better, it's gonna be completely zen, because it's sitting on the back of my head right now. I can feel it. I can feel it growing, even though it's dormant, you know?
So to be a musician was for you like your parents paved your way already, so there was not really with so much music around. I mean, my parents are never musicians, and I love music, so if I imagine.
Well, but it was tough because it was a completely different style, you know, and they were very
proud of it too.
No, they were very negative towards the styles that I was listening to. Oh, sorry, I didn't
They were proud of what they do, so they never agree with what you want.
Exactly. Yes. So it took many years where they couldn't understand my love for hip hop as a teenager, and they couldn't understand my love for reggae later on when I needed to chill from the hip hop. And they never really understood, you know, like all the. I'm just listening to a lot of different styles of music, a lot of.
That's what you need as an artist. I mean, it's like me as a cook. I love all kitchen of the world, but it don't mean that I can cook them. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because my special thing is my special thing. Like, you know what I do. The stuff, Jamaican, Greek, whatever. But I love Thai kitchen. I love Chinese kitchen.
Yeah, of course.
I don't really make Thai curry or whatever. You know. Yes, so you have to have many influences as an artist to find your way, same way, because you have your way. Actually, you can check Mamaletta on YouTube. Right here on YouTube, we're going to put some links from old things, new things, fresh things. Of course, whatever Mamaletta let us post. You know, it's all in agreement.
It's going to be censored before it comes to you, okay?
I'm going to chop up this stuff. Zack. And then of course you can look if you find some nice, if it's all nice, or if you find some leaves you don't like, just take them off, right? Exactly.
Boom.
Thank you. It's not nice. Just because it's fresh washed here, the water touch it starts smelling. So we chop off this first in the middle.
Take a break and look at this master cut.
You just take it like this. We are destructive today. We are not, because we try to produce something, you know? More destruction. And it starts smelling more.
It doesn't need much effort, it needs a certain technique, from what I understand.
Just have to, one in the middle, and then you just cut like this, and then you turn around and you chop off again, and then you make everything small.
That's artistry.
And then you can mix it up with this candy, you know?
Oh, this smells so good. I wish we could give you the smell through the camera, it's impossible. But you can see the satisfaction in my face and get the smell. Oh.
Yeah, so we chop off this. You can put even the garlic in there and chop off everything you want, you know?
Oh.
Okay?
My mouth is watering already. What's wrong? It's not even cooked.
Because it's the smells, you know? Yeah, so
what do you do with these puppies?
You know? You just cut here.
Okay.
One in the middle.
I'm learning the Theo ways today.
Zack, you don't cut all through.
Okay.
Then you don't have to hold it.
What? My mind just got blown.
Okay?
It's the simple things that...
Yes, so actually you don't even have to cut off the roots.
Yeah.
You just leave it and you can hold it.
The simple things that you see someone doing and think, why did I ever think about
Well,
that?
because we as cooks, we have to find a way to make things faster, so you have to improve.
True.
And at home you have all time you need.
You give more time to something, you get more techniques.
Exactly, so you can try for yourself if you want.
Techniques.
Like this.
At first I was afraid, I was terrified. I kept thinking I could never cut this carrot by myself.
Is it? Finish, and you don't even have to hold it together.
Hey, it won't get cut though, like all the way down.
Yes.
Can I borrow
Yes,
this?
Of course.
I'm not very good at this, but I'm gonna learn something today. Hey, don't judge me. I'm not as quick as Ras.
I cannot sing it all. If you would have changed our position, oh God, people will run away from my voice. So now actually we're gonna start with the onion. Okay? The heat is on. Oil we're gonna use a little bit later.
What oil is that?
Sunflower.
Okay.
Okay? Because it's light, it's not so heavy. So we don't use olive oil really because not to heat in a pan because olive oil creates cancerous.
When it heats up.
Exactly.
It's one of the oils that we prefer to use raw.
Exactly.
It's better to add after you've cooked.
Exactly.
And preferably more after the food has come down to a room temperature.
So if you boil pasta, you can put it later on the pot, like. Alright,
That's what I usually do with my
Yes, it's the
pasta,
best.
yeah. And it tastes so much better too.
Of course. So now you're gonna cry, Mamaletta.
I'm ready to cry. I'm an emotional lady. Give me a good reason, like a food as delicious as this, and I'm gonna cry like a little baby.
I'm gonna cry too. Let's cry together. Well, enough reason to cry.
We're crying out of love for food.
Yes.
That's a good reason to cry. Like I keep doing this with my hands. It comes out naturally. I'm so excited I'm gonna be eating this food.
It's not burning. You're a tough man. You're tough.
Oh. You know?
Just the onion alone gives so much smell. It's unbelievable. And if you rub it over the pan, everything is in the pan. Because if you cut it here, things stay here. All the essential oils what you want.
Yeah.
So we want a little bit of salt now. Okay? And then we're gonna put in.
I really like your pan. What the
Lava stone.
lava stone.
Nice. Some chicken spice.
Oh, that thing smells so
See,
good.
I put it in here in the onion already. So the onion and all the spices gonna bind together. Okay.
My mouth is watering again.
Now when the fire is hot, you can take it down because we don't want so much. Is it? Just this, 3 moves. Now, what we're gonna put in now is this. Dry.
The dry soy.
Mince. Yes. You don't prepare it before. Even when the package tells you to do it, it makes no sense because all it needs is just a little bit of heat and liquid. But we want the soy to suck in the taste from the sauce. So if you would use this now and you would put it in the water, then it would suck in water first.
Okay.
And then later you cannot suck in
True.
again. So this is why you use it dry. Okay?
Yeah, I was shocked in a pleasant way how good your soy smells. It's such a good quality of soy because a lot of dry soys when you smell them when they're dry before you cook them, they don't smell good. Even some organic shit like.
Because maybe they come from far away, you know, they put them.
I don't know.
I don't know because my soy is from somewhere in Europe. Sometimes it's Germany, sometimes it's Austria, sometimes it's Finland, sometimes it's, I don't know.
This smells great without even touching it.
Exactly. Now all we do is just a bit of water.
Okay.
So this is the first liquid touch for it. Now this is important because this have liquid and the soy is getting dry now and it wants liquid.
Okay.
So we're gonna give it the tomato.
We're putting 4 tomatoes.
Because they're
Nice.
small.
Okay.
They will be bigger. If you can find 2 or 3 big ones. Okay.
Oh my god, this looks so delicious. Oh.
Now, the one you can put a pinch of sugar on the tomato.
A pinch like this.
Exactly, that's enough. And then you can mix it up if you want.
Yes.
And then of course you have to have your eye in the cooking because if you see it's getting dry, you want more liquid.
So you add more water in that
Exactly.
case?
You add more water. And now because you have the soy inside, you use the rest of the spices.
Mix again?
And mix again. And remember, until now there is no oil inside. So we can even choose if we make it oil free, or if we start with some little bit of oil in there. So whatever you want, right?
Yeah, we can put a little bit of oil. I haven't managed to turn completely alkaline
So a little
yet,
bit of oil.
so I can take advantage of. I'm trying lately. I'm trying to go as alkaline as possible. I'm watching out what I buy from the market. There are certain things I prefer instead of others, and I'm just generally getting educated. But I still haven't managed to get rid of all the things that I love as a vegan, you know?
You can take it slow, you know, it's a
Yeah,
process.
exactly. It's been a process anyways. I went
Yes.
from being vegetarian for 10 years into being a vegan for 5. Almost 5 now. But I'm slowly,
You're learning, you know.
yeah, learning
Life
more.
is a learning process, that's all.
Exactly.
So now we're gonna put our ingredients. So we put our carrot. And we're almost finished, Mamaletta. You see how quick and fast? Okay, here a little bit more water, but we're gonna. You see? You can see it on the bottom.
Getting a little bit
You see?
stuck.
But this is not a problem because even if it's a little bit more, if you put a little bit of water, it's not dissolved from the bottom. Put a little water now. Now I put more water because we have to make it simmer. So you get the carrot soft too. But
And the
remember,
celery.
exactly,
Celery.
it's gonna go into the oven with the cannelloni anyway for like 25 minutes. So they don't have to be too soft, yeah? Because later,
It's gonna get even softer.
exactly, and then maybe you don't like it.
I will like it regardless, believe me.
So
Anything and everything I ever eat from this mom's hands is delicious.
thank you.
There is no doubt. If I know
Thank you.
you are going to cook it, it's a sign success, you know.
Thank you very much.
I mean it. I don't even have to say
kind.
it. I'm not kind, I'm honest.
This morning I go up and check some places, but all the lasagna I find had egg, so we couldn't use them.
So I can't be his eternal Garfield today,
No.
but I can be eternally pleased by eating this.
Yes.
This looks already delicious.
So that's
I could have a
almost
spoon and sorry.
Not yet.
Mix?
Mix a bit,
Yes.
and then we take it down a bit, and then we can just leave it and relax until it cool off, because you want to fill this cannelloni, okay? And your filling have to be cool, okay? So you first, because you're gonna burn your hands when you try to fill it, and second, of course, the pasta gonna get soft, and we don't want that, you know? We want the pasta to be okay, because maybe you have a different outcome with your food.
You bring a Virgo in your kitchen, look what I'm doing. I'm cleaning the food.
Very nice. I need you in my kitchen, I tell you.
I'm organizing the way the food looks in the pan, you know?
Of course, it's all organization, right?
Just a tiny OCD here and there.
You could put some CBD in there.
Oh,
That would be a good idea.
I'd be down for that, but every time I eat, then I go to sleep. Straight up. Automatically feel so relaxed.
So now I'm gonna make you try a bit, and you're gonna tell me if you want more salt or if you want something hot. Wow.
Yeah, maybe I would have a little more salt.
A little more salt. You write this up. You can make like this. Yeah, man.
I had to see this live.
Rasta full of styling thing, you know? So that's it, you know? You can just leave it.
And now we wait.
Yes, because the liquid
This is the hardest part of the process. When you
Wait.
get the smells from his food and you can't eat it yet.
Not even me can eat it yet. Yeah,
It's the
be
toughest part of the process. I swear.
patient.
Ready?
Yes. So right now we put it into a pan so it may cool off faster. Maybe we change your mind, just cook some rigatoni to it, quick and fast.
Quick switch of plans. We're eating this puppy now as it is with some cheese on top of it. Okay, sorry guys. See you next time.
Finish.
I'll be the little mouse stealing the cheese from under. It will never. You will never do the job. I'll keep just stealing cheese. Oh, thank you.
So the reason why I buy this
cheesy.
in a piece and I don't buy it grated, because if I go to the supermarket where they have this, it's a Greek cheese, right? You can get it in the cheese department. They would grind it in the same machine they grind the other ones. No.
This
So I buy it in a
is so
piece.
cheesy.
Okay, I buy the whole block, so I cut it myself. This is why I have to grate it. It's nice, huh?
I have no problem with that, as long as I keep getting small pieces of cheese. That's how you buy me off. There you go.
Yes, is it?
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. And if the cheese not enough, we have enough cheese left, so it's gonna be cheesy.
Yo.
This have to go in there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
little spoonies.
No, you just squeeze it in.
Well, oh, you'll do it. Okay, I'll be watching.
So I put a little bit
I'll be
of-
watching, drooling, commenting. Leave the rest to me.
So I put a little bit of oil in there, right? So, because, you know, run a bit. It's So, what we're going to do now, we do this, rub it in there, and squeeze it in there. Alright? So, just squeeze it in there. Again, you use your finger, squeeze it in there. You know? This is the best way. When you see, this is okay. So you can even use your hand a little bit, you know, so it don't come out of the next side. You just stuff it. You don't use no spoon. Okay? Next. Now it's actually cold, so it's not making nothing to the pasta. Because we did sit outside for at least half an hour and hold a little private chat.
Are we done already?
So maybe we can get one or two to try, yeah? At least to make a plate, to present it. Not even that.
I'm like a hungry vegan wolf.
You know, there are two.
3.
Oh, you too.
Don't pretend like you're not in the same clan.
Well, I have to prepare the food for these wolves.
And feast with us.
You know how many times I don't eat Mamaletta? It's not another lie. The whole day I don't eat.
That's a bad thing.
I have no time, you see.
You need to make time. This is important. How is the engine that feeds everyone gonna run?
I know, but this is a problem because most of the time, you see,
Mangiare?
we open like 1 o'clock, people want food. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
well, while you make for
And then-
someone else, you can make at the same time.
No, because people come and they have no patience, they want their food now. They don't care if I eat or I don't eat.
Come on, guys. Do you know
This is not
the
the joke. Don't worry.
the joke with the rabbit? So the rabbit wakes up in the morning to go to the kiosk, you know, and there's a huge line in front of the kiosk. So he crosses the line, he starts walking towards the front, right? And the giraffe sees him, says, "What the fuck, dude? Come on, I've been waiting here for half hour. Who do you think you are? You're gonna go past the line." Boom! Gives him a punch in the face. The rabbit crawls all the way back. Then he gets up, he's like, "Okay, we're gonna do this. He starts walking again, he goes past the giraffe. "I'm gonna get you," the giraffe is yelling. You know, he's walking, looking back. He sees the rhinoceros be like, "Who do you think you are, rabbit? You ain't going nowhere. I've been waiting here since 7 a.m. Throws him a punch in the face, the rabbit goes all the way back. He gets up again, he's like, "Okay, one last time." He goes fast, he goes past the giraffe, around the rhinoceros, and he's heading for the end. And the lion is like third on line, and he's like, "Who do you think you are, rabbit? I'm the lion. I've been here since 6:30. You ain't going nowhere." He throws him like a nail in the face, and then the rabbit is like all the way back again, and he gets up and he says, "Fuck it, I ain't opening the kiosk today." Fuck it. You ungrateful bastard.
Really, they fight the chef, eh?
Yep. So that's why you have to eat, okay? We're gonna equally distribute this wonderful vegan cheese on top of our wonderful cannelloni. And we're gonna do it nice and slow because we are Virgos and a tiny bit OCD. Yes. Thank God for that Libra that came along the way to balance things out because the Virgo was driving me nuts. Okay, how am I doing?
Very nice.
Spread some there and there. I think got it all right.
Okay.
Yes.
Now put this a little bit around, a little bit over it.
It's like a decor. I gotta work on my mouth watering. It's the first time I'm taking part in a, in a show, cooking show. So I have
too.
to. Yeah.
I wasn't. So hey, thank you.
I'm used to doing all sorts of cannibal stuff, like
see,
lick everything. This is the first time I have to act, be in place and not.
I was never invited to no cooking show, so should I be sad about that?
You get to make your own.
This is what I always say. We set the trend. You see,
Yes.
we don't have to wait for nobody. We just create our own.
Yes,
Simple as that. And we have beautiful, beautiful people around us. Supporting us. Real people, because I hear some smart people tell me, game recognize game.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that? Mm-hmm. Respect me, brother. Me point my finger on you. Around. Alright. I did preheat the oven. Alright. I have it here on 210 because don't put it on 190, because if you put it on 190, the oven from degree to 190, it starts to go back again with the heat. So you want to have 200. So you have to go a little bit over 200, so you have to stay with 200, alright? So we're here on 210. Heat up and heat down. You can turn on the ventilator in the oven if you want, okay? Watch it, because it's hot already.
Yes, sir.
So what I'm going to do here still, I'm going to put a little bit of water around, okay? Put a little bit around, because you're going to need it anyway. Raw until now. Now we're going to shubi it in the oven. 25 minutes, alright, and then we check it. Maybe it take a little bit longer, maybe take a little bit less, we'll see. We're going to have an eye on it. Yes, man. Go in there.
Boom. See you in 25.
Alright, I just try to get a piece out of it. Okay, because it's not lasagna, so you just have to squeeze yourself to the pieces. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Somewhere here.
If it's gonna be 3.5, I'm not really gonna mind.
It's okay. I'll give you this 2 pieces here in the middle. Okay.
Me, I don't know. Not this water. He's torturing me. He's doing it slow, and this is like, I've already waited for 25 plus minutes for it to be cooked. He didn't let me eat it raw. See, this is.
You put 3 pieces on the thing, and it look good because nothing is burned.
We put 3 pieces when you are looking. When you stop looking, we put another 3 and perhaps another 3 and perhaps another 3. Because we don't eat like little princesses. We eat like... we eat.
Well, this is the part where we try the food from the plate, but out of the pan directly.
Don't mind me. My mama taught me manners, but I forget all my manners every time I come to eat from these guys here.
Alright, you try here, I try here.
That sounds fair enough.
I put 3 pieces for me aside because the rest is going to Mamaletta.
I'll be nice. I'll share.
The whole cheese melt.
You should definitely try this at home. But even more so, and with no work at all, you should come and try when he makes it.
It tastes so real. It's like original.
It is tastier actually.
Yes, of course.
It is way tastier.
There's no droppings.
Yep. It's crazy because we get taught that all these things are tasty, but the meanings of the words and their substance doesn't go together. How can something be tasty when it's so bad for you?
Exactly. And it's not like the thing is tasty by itself. You need spices.
Exactly, to cover it all up.
Other things, because otherwise you have no taste at all. So you have to build the taste from the
herbs. So why not use them with something that is cool?
So if you spice up things exactly like the spice up like the meat, then you're supposed to have the same finality, you know? Yeah, man. Same product. Without pain, without cruelty, without nothing, you know? Yeah, man.
It is tough for me to talk right now. I think action speaks louder than words. Peace.
You out. You're gonna continue eat. So what you're gonna do? You can like, share, subscribe,
Follow.
spread the word, and come check us even here. We are here. We don't go nowhere. Athens, Greece. Bob.